Thank you for joining this lesson. We're going to discuss proportional division of a line. In this case, external division of a line. Let's assume this is a line segment. Then we have a point A, then another point B, then we have a C, another point C, such that C is dividing AB externally. Then we assume that there is a ratio here, M is to N. We usually say that the coordinates of B, which is the middle coordinate, according to the ratio theorem, the coordinates of B will be given by the ratio M out of the total proportions M plus N multiplied by the coordinates of C plus the ratio N out of the total proportions M plus N multiplied by the coordinates of A. Now this will give us the coordinates of B. That is, if this is proportions on this side, then they will multiply the coordinate on the opposite side. But when we take ratio n, then we should multiply with coordinate a. So that is how we get b according to the ratio theorem. This is to mean now that in our case, or for our case, we got p, q, and s. We have our p here, which is known to be 0, 7 according to this question, because we are told a line segment joining 2 points p, 0, 7, and s, 2, 8. So s is at this point. S, which is 2, 3.8, is now being divided externally by Q. So Q is here, an external divisor or divider, whereby the coordinates are not known. You can call them XY. The ratio is, remember there is the word externally by point Q in the ratio 7:3. So 7:3 means that from P to where the divider is, so from P to Q there are 7 proportions, then back to S, 3 proportions. If we are moving from P to Q for 7 proportions, then back to where S is 3 proportions, it means we have 3 proportions at this point. And now because the total was 7, then 4 proportions are remaining at this point. Therefore, in simpler terms now, because we are getting another line PQ now by connecting PS to Q, then it will mean now S can also be termed as an internal divider. So S is a dividing point to PQ, and it is doing so in the ratio 4:3. Therefore, we can express the coordinate of S according to the ratio theorem. Coordinates of S will be given by the proportion at the first point, which is 4, out of total proportion 7, multiplied by coordinates of Q. Then we add the other proportion, which is 3, out of total proportion 7, multiplied by the opposite coordinate, which is P. So S is known to 3.8. I'm writing it as column, the position vectors as column vectors, equals to 4/7 multiplied by coordinates of Q, which are not known, so just XY, plus 3 out of 7, the coordinates of P, which are 0, 7. So in this case, we will be talking about, we can start with the X coordinates. 2 equals to 4/7 X coordinate plus 0, because 3/7 by 0 will just remain 0. And so to remain with X now, we have to multiply by 7/4. So 14 out of 4 becomes 3.5. The next is the Y coordinate. 3.8 is equivalent to 4 out of 7 Y plus 3/7 by 7 becomes 3. So when we take 3 to the other side, it will become a 0.8. Yeah, 3.8 minus 3 will be 0.8. Then to remain with Y, we have to multiply by 7 out of 4. And this will exactly give us the value of Y as 1.4. So now we can write the coordinates of Q as 3.5 1.4. So these are the coordinates of Q. Thank you so much for following. Subscribe and share.